After getting rained out last night, the Clash is today. Alright, 75 laps, caution coming out at lap 25. If there isn't a wreck before that. I'm expecting a car to go upside down. At least one. I hope no cars kill into the catch fence because that would run qualifying. But, kind of wish they had scheduled, qualifying for after. No, not. I wish they had scheduled the Clash for after qualifying. But, at least we get to see some racing today. And the ARCA race yesterday, a guy had to be cut out of his car because he got a fracture in his back after going head on into the wall and then going upside down. I kind of knew it was going to go upside down because races at Talladega, you got to expect cars going upside down. But, let's just get ready for the Clash.
Are in their very first Clash, which will be a challenge his first Cup race.
I just can't. I'd like to be inside of his head right now. I can't imagine what Daniel Suarez is thinking. He's never seen anything like this before, racing against Cup guys at Daytona. It's going to be really interesting to see how he fares.
Jimmy Johnson, who at age 41
Boo.
with that championship
Cheater.
season is 7th. So if Richard Petty is the king and we call him the prince, I think the late Dale Earnhardt, he'd be the duke, maybe.
Well, he will duke it out with you. I can promise you that. We talked about Daniel Suarez never not knowing what he's going to see. There's nothing that's going to happen today that Jimmy Johnson hasn't seen or doesn't know how to react to.
Kevin Harvick, whenever he's at the track, you usually see 4-year-old son Keelan, who's around, but he won, three of the last 8 years, but he crashed finishing a year ago. Of course, we talked about a number of drivers that were involved in wrecks, but in the Busch car, and there's the Monster Energy car.
Kurt Busch.
The words we like to hear. We're cranking things up, getting it started for 2017.
And
now, for the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal, owner of Triangle Auto of Merritt Island, Marcus Herman.
Drivers, start your engines!
That's what we've been waiting to hear for.
Who sat on the pole, so in the 88 car when he was subbing for Dale Earnhardt Jr., and that's where he'll be running today.
There's no win really to speak of. Let's take a look at the race analysis. 75 laps in 2 segments. At the end of lap 25, just a caution.
Oh, please tell me they didn't put the lights back on.
Laps to the end. Pit road speed, 55 miles per hour. Pay close attention to this fuel window. 44 to 48 laps, Mike, that could be important for that second segment.
Absolutely. 25 laps in segment 1.
Nope.
50 laps in
Lights are
segment
off.
2. How many green flag laps will they have to run on that fuel load?
Did I hear Chris Neville say that Kevin Harvick and Joey Logano are going to be working together?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Pace cars in. We're about to get the first NASCAR green flag at Speed Week 2017. It's in the air. The Clash is underway.
Nice quick question. Any advantage one side or the other, inside or outside? I think with the new you're going to actually maybe see an advantage on the bottom.
Dale didn't do his usual thing. What the hell?
Which made it interesting that Denny Hamlin chose the outside instead of that inside lane. Yeah, the 3 and the 48 are above and bumper here. That's going to get a great push coming to Denny Hamlin. He could take the lead down here on the back straightaway. Sorry, my bad. I forgot Keselowski was the pole sitter for this race.
Rip.
I don't know how this race is going to go just yet. We're half a lap into it. But if you can pass that 2 car, you got a strong automobile, I'll tell you that. Yeah, we got some great cars up front. Eddie's really strong in the plate races.
God, I hate that camera. I thought Johnson was gonna go around.
He gets that forward out front. Yeah. He is hard to pass.
This is where he's so good, Mike, and these guys, he just works both. He'll go over and pick up the 11. Here comes the one that McMurray. He'll go over and pick him up, give him a little pull. He goes back.
Oh, come on, Busher.
You know, saw where there's a little bit of break-up, and we're already seeing 3 wide as Kevin Harvick does the inside. Martin Truex Jr. take himself up.
Yeah, they're gonna wreck.
Jimmy Johnson got a little bit wide here through 1 and 2. It looks like Truex is caught in the middle. It's 3 wide.
What is it about the middle on new tires?
Having two Penske cars leading this draft. Those guys are going to work together well. We've seen it in the past.
They always look they're gonna wreck. Buscher's probably in the best position since he's 13 seconds back.
He wanted to see was Logano get up there behind Keselowski.
I believe that 11 cars lost a little bit of handle. I saw a couple of laps there where the car got a little bit loose. That's when he started falling back.
And right next to him, Kyle Busch. Right in the middle now, Denny Hamlin has picked up Kyle. Chris Neville.
Well, the last couple of laps, watching Kyle Busch kind of surge to the inside there. He's dealing with a lot of the same issues that his brother Kurt Busch is dealing with. That car a little bit edgy, a little bit free in the corners. And talking with his crew chief, Adam Stevens, he said, there's at least two things on my list that I'd like to change with that car that we're running in the daytime now, but I can't. But still, adjustments coming up on this pit stop. He said it's going to get better, but I can't optimize it.
Another challenge from Harvick on the outside in the 4.
I think with such drastic changes over in the weather, these cars look pretty good right now. They all look pretty stable. They're all moving around a little more than they did in the beginning, but still pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. We're seeing just a little bit less through wide. I think the cars are starting to slip just a little bit. It's going to get into that 20, 25, 30 lap marker where you're really going to have to start working on it. Think about things you need to work on your car.
Like he might have been turned, that thing just went straight on into the outside.
Not surprised that someone wrecked. I am surprised that it's Kurt Busch. I thought it would have been someone else. Oh, freaking 48. Come on.
Kurt was running 11th. And the window net is down. That's his signal that he is okay.
Well, he's going to finish last.
48 right back here to see where he does. There's 41 on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, look at his step.
He got... Oh, wow. That was a big loose.
Straightened Jimmy out. He kept going, but unfortunately it was at the expense of the 41 of Kurt Busch.
Did you see that 48 car, though? He was going to spin out.
I think he was definitely going to spin out.
Nice job by Austin Dillon to miss Kurt Busch.
Damn, son.
Slides to a halt. Let's ride along with Jimmy Johnson.
They believe they're good.
3 laps of racing before they throw the caution.
Get back there with kids last night.
Pace car's in. Working lap 21.
Great lineup. Takes off. They're lined up great on the inside. All of them pushing really well. Kyle Busch is going to easily get the lead here. Yeah, it's how far is Jamie McMurray going to go backwards, I think is the real question. Well, what happens is he will go backwards to a point, but then that outside line, it will start to bottle up a little bit, and those guys are going to run. Where that'll take them, who knows, but eventually they will get their run. We see Denny already on the outside. He's not afraid.
This looks like the end of the Daytona 500 last year when he came from like 7th to the lead.
About 2 laps to the end of segment 1.
Looks like he might have got broke. I had to get back in line.
Teammates at Joe Gibbs Racing. 2 Toyotas at the front. The Chevy of McMurray and the Ford of Logano trying to move up.
All right, Junior, you know you got the caution coming out. One more lap. What would be your game plan right here? Well, these guys had an opportunity to get down pit road and change tires. That changed the strategy just a little bit. But I tried to get track position all day, every single lap. I mean, you got to be at the front. It's a 50-lap sprint to the finish. You got to be at the front leading that race with 50, 40 to go. And I think this now takes out the scenario of cars diving off pit road like we anticipated if it had gone green all the way to that caution. But fuel mileage is definitely going to be very interesting now. It's going to be incredibly tight trying to get to the finish of this race if these guys don't come back to pit road.
Coming to lap 24, everybody stays on track. One more lap to that competition yellow. Pit road does not close at this point.
I think if I'm about 5th, 6th, 7th on back, I'm going to come down pit road. I'm going to slam that thing full of fuel. I'm going to get me 4 tires on there.
Guys, I don't think that the ones that pitted can make it on fuel. Right now, if you're near the back, if you come this lap, you can get there before pit road closes. If nothing else, top that thing off with fuel, maybe get the track position because they're going to throw the caution once all the field goes by to complete lap 25.
These guys are all lined up single file here. That may be by some hand signals because these guys maybe come to pit road.
Yeah, well, you got to be careful doing this. You got to let people know what you're going to do. You get run over.
Here we go. Here they come.
Wow. Guess who's coming?
3, 4,
Oh, you like the
5,
left
6
tire.
seconds.
I think Kyle Busch definitely speeding on the entry of pit road here.
I think you're right. It looked Busch, Kenseth, Suarez, along with
So pretty much all the Toyotas plus Bowman.
and Alex Bowman. Matt.
Truex is in. Remember, on the first stop, he took right side tires only. Looks like fuel only for the 78.
Still green on the back straightaway. Now, caution waves.
So let me ask you a question, Jeff.
Damn it, missed the
On the other hand,
freaking A.
we go back to green. Brad Keselowski was a little surprised those 6 cars came down before the caution flag.
I'll admit I was a little surprised too, but it does make sense. This is what won the race for Denny Hamlin last year, a year ago.
2-4 out, Hamlin.
About that exact same time.
Holy crap,
Yes,
Suarez.
it's a stretch on fuel, but boy, if we get some more cautions. And
Busher, don't fall back.
He's just sitting in a very, very good position again.
But the question for Larry McReynolds is, if we don't get another caution, are we okay on fuel?
No.
I think so, and I think maybe what got him there was those caution
No, they're not.
right there. So, trust me, it's a special race. You got to go for it.
Yeah, these two guys that are here running first and second right now, the 11 and the 20, they were looking at a very special race at the end of the 500 last year, too.
How about fuel? It's a concern for Denny Hamlin.
Should be about even on fuel. We don't have steady. I'll be noticed. You got a couple cautions, I'll be fine. Do what you can when you can. Otherwise, be in front.
Yeah,
Rajiv Mike Wheeler.
yeah, stay up front, but don't use a lot of fuel.
Yes! 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 Jimmy Johnson Rex.
All the Hendrick teams are looking at this.
uh,
I know you're going to be working on practice. Absolutely.
uh,
About this last year, and me and Greg, we didn't practice hardly any for the Daytona 500. Really, nobody does, but me and Greg.
that's what cheaters get.
We're going to practice quite a bit. We talked about getting more track time to be able to try to fix this issue. He's on the bottom here, and he's going to get tight. We're deep into the run. He's probably got a lot of wheel in it.
Just lost his air.
And you
Karma.
Your teammate outside of you, the last guy you want to get into is your teammate. So you can tell he was really trying to keep it off the 24 Chase Elliott, and the round it came.
But listen, guys, everything's happening off turn forward. Everything seems to happen off that turn for some reason.
That transition.
Let's look at this from the Goodyear blimp. Down on the inside, second car from the back.
He's right back here. It just come. I mean, he's up on the straightaway almost when that car comes around.
But it's a lot like what Junior said. He's so far back in the pack. There's just very little air to put down towards.
Oh, that's great.
So any amount of wheel coming over that transition, the back just comes right around.
Right here. You're coming out of the corner onto the back.
Another thing to think about too, Jeff, is that being on the inside, is he not only lacking, is he laps for Brad for 22 to get up there, but what will the 18 do? Obviously, it's going to help these two guys win this race.
Yeah, Dale, I just don't see how anybody's going to break this front two. As long as they stay together, it's going
So he's going to get a run here. He's going to try it on the outside. Here he goes. But the 18 looks like he's going to go with the Penske cars.
Yep, Logano inside, outside, picks up his teammate.
Well, he wasn't going to win it from where he was. He had to make that move, and there goes the momentum. We're going to race here, guys.
Race is on, boys. The race is on.
A lap and a half.
Come on, Keselowski.
He's got a run on the leader.
Looking to the outside. Can't make it. Come on.
On the right front. He's got a little smoke off.
They're going to wreck.
He had a huge push from Austin Dillon. Kyle was not content. He was behind his teammates. He was not content. He wanted to do something. He wanted to make something happen, and he's trying.
Alex Bowman was coming with them, got stalled out 3 wide, back at 5th place.
White flag this time.
Looking upside downside, the white flag waves. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One.
Oh, I hate it when they do that.
Give him a big enough push to get by. Absolutely. Absolutely. Have a big run here. Here it comes.
There's a possibility.
Here it comes. Can he do anything?
Cut him off.
I saw it coming.
Car's out of control here. Logano back up. Oh, no. We'll let a car's out of control off a 2. So no contact.
No caution.
Here they come to the line.
Wow.
Joey Logano's going to win this race.
Denny Hamlin keeps going.
No caution. Still racing to the finish here.
Logano is Bowman with Kyle Busch for second.
Joey Logano's going to win this race with probably, I hope Bowman.
Ford is going to win it, and Bowman Owen the Showman against Rowdy Bush for second. They bang, they touch.
Danica Patrick, fourth. Damn, son. Huh. That was interesting.
Pretty cool.
Those guys have been classing the field for several years
Oh,
now.
Hillman's pissed.
No surprise. What an exciting.